Hey church, I just wanted to bring a little bit of an encouragement to you today. You're doing so well, and I'm so proud of you guys as you're pressing in, serving the community, serving the church, serving your families. You're just doing an amazing thing. More strength to you, more capacity to you, perseverance to you. Come on, we're going to come out the other side of this and win. But I'm sensing, I don't know if you are too, but I'm sensing that as time's gone on, we are getting a bit tired. A few people have dipped. I've had a few conversations with people and they've dipped a little bit. So I just want to encourage you a little bit this morning. And I want to do that through the section of scripture where Jesus walks with the guys on the road to Emmaus. The situation is Jesus has risen again. But these guys haven't seen it, have missed it, and they're walking back home on the road to Emmaus. And Jesus appears and walks alongside them and he chats with them. And you've got to bear in mind how they're feeling. Right at that moment, everything they'd hoped for has been whipped away. They're in this moment of confusion, they're in this moment of disappointment, they're in this moment where, what on earth? And so they withdraw from everyone else and go back to what is their normal. And it's through disappointment and discouragement that happens. And all the things that Jesus had said, they're like, oh, is that now not going to happen? And they're walking. And this is what happens. Jesus walks alongside them. And I want to read you here from Luke 24 and verses 28 through to 33. And it says this: As they approached the village to which they were going, Jesus continued on as if he was going further. But they urged him strongly, "Stay with us, for it is nearly evening. The day is almost over." So he went to stay with them. When he was at the table with them, he took bread, gave thanks, broke it, and began to give it to them. Then their eyes were opened and they recognized him, and he disappeared from their sight. They asked each other, "Were our hearts not burning within us while he talked to us on the road and opened up the scriptures to us?" They got up and returned at once to Jerusalem. There they found the 11 and those with them assembled together. So what happens? In their disappointment, they start to withdraw and get discouraged and go back to what's familiar to them. But Jesus walks with them. And as he's walking with them, he brings encouragement to them. And in their own words, aren't our hearts burning inside? Something in communicating with Jesus stirs up something on the inside. Yet they still haven't worked out where the encouragement's coming from. But they have a meal with Jesus. He breaks the bread. And as they have a meal with him, their eyes are open to who he is. And in that moment where their eyes are opened, they look at each other and their response is to go back, to get reconnected and to get involved again. God is up to something and I want to be part of it. And this is my encouragement to you. Even though this might feel like it's dragging, even though you might feel like, oh, I don't know what the new normal is going to look like and I feel frustrated and up in the air, the best thing we can do right now is to stop and have a meal with Jesus. You know, in all of this time we've got, isn't it so difficult sometimes to find time? But I want to encourage you, come on, let me pastor you right now. Take some time out to have a meal with Jesus. And I don't just mean pray a 2-minute prayer and go give him your list. Take a moment. Is there a worship song that speaks to you? Pause, put that worship song on, get before Jesus, share your heart with him and listen. Allow him to stir something on the inside of you so your heart burns again. Because do you know what? Although this period could be frustrating, God is up to something and he needs his church on fire. He needs his church to join in, and you are very much a part of that. Look at their response. They've walked away. They said to him, "Stay with us because it's getting dark and it's night." But having had a revelation, they don't care that it's dark and it's night. They just go back. It was probably pitch black, but they didn't care. They wanted to be involved. Why? Because they'd had a meal with Jesus. So in this moment, and can I encourage you, today, take some time to have a meal with Jesus. Share your heart with him and let him share his heart with you, because I believe it will cause your heart to burn. There are people out there that need Jesus and you've got him. Your family needs you to be on fire. The church needs you to be on fire. Heaven needs you to be on fire right now. And to get on fire, we need to get around Jesus. So church, take a moment. I'm cheering you on. Love doing this life with you. Come on, let's change this world together, one person at a time. But let's play our part in that and get close to Jesus. God bless you. Have an awesome day.